Our planet is warming and the consequences are far-reaching. Global warming, the gradual increase in Earth's average temperature, poses a significant threat to the delicate balance of life on Earth. This phenomenon is not a distant threat, it is happening now and its effects are already being felt around the globe. From melting glaciers to more frequent extreme weather events, the evidence is undeniable. The implications of a warming planet are profound, particularly for the incredible diversity of life that shares our home. Biodiversity, the intricate tapestry of ecosystems, species and genes, is essential for the health of our planet and the well-being of humanity. It provides us with food, clean air and water and regulates our climate. However, global warming is disrupting this delicate balance, putting countless species at risk and threatening the vital services that ecosystems provide. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, habitats are altered and species are forced to adapt or face extinction. The consequences of inaction are dire, jeopardizing not only the natural world but also our own future. It is imperative that we understand the causes and consequences of global warming and take swift and decisive action to mitigate its impact. The time to act is now, before the damage becomes irreversible. To comprehend the mechanics of global warming, we must first understand the greenhouse effect. This natural process regulates Earth's temperature, making it habitable for life as we know it. When solar radiation reaches our planet, some is reflected back into space, while the rest is absorbed by the Earth's surface, warming it. This heat is then radiated back towards space in the form of infrared radiation. However, certain gases in the atmosphere, known as greenhouse gases, trap some of this outgoing radiation, preventing it from escaping into space. This trapped heat warms the planet, much like the glass walls of a greenhouse trap heat from the sun. While the greenhouse effect is essential for life, human activities have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, intensifying this natural process and leading to an unnatural warming effect. The burning of fossil fuels for energy, deforestation and industrial processes release massive amounts of carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. These gases act like a thickening blanket, trapping more heat and causing the planet to warm at an alarming rate. This human-induced enhancement of the greenhouse effect is the primary driver of global warming and its devastating consequences for biodiversity. The evidence of a warming planet is overwhelming and undeniable. Global temperatures have been steadily rising, with the past few decades being the warmest in human history. This warming trend is particularly pronounced in the Arctic, where temperatures are rising at twice the global average. The consequences of this warming are already being felt around the world, manifesting in a range of alarming changes. Glaciers and ice sheets are melting at an unprecedented rate, contributing to rising sea levels and threatening coastal communities. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts and heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense, causing widespread damage and displacement. These changes are not isolated incidents. They are interconnected symptoms of a planet in flux, a clear indication that our climate is changing at an alarming rate. The impacts of global warming on biodiversity are profound and far-reaching, disrupting ecosystems and threatening the delicate balance of life on Earth. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, habitats are altered, forcing species to adapt or face the risk of extinction. Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are particularly vulnerable to warming waters. The Great Barrier Reef, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, has experienced mass coral bleaching events in recent years, a direct result of rising ocean temperatures. These bleaching events occur when corals, stressed by warmer water, expel the symbiotic algae that provide them with food and color, leaving them vulnerable to disease and death. The Amazon rainforest, another biodiversity hotspot, is facing unprecedented threats from deforestation and climate change. Rising temperatures and altered rainfall patterns increase the risk of wildfires, further degrading this vital ecosystem and releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The loss of the Amazon rainforest not only threatens countless species but also reduces the planet's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, exacerbating climate change.